Nada, estamos aquí con James, ¿vale? Que le vamos a hacer unas preguntitas en su visita a Madrid.
Welcome back to Spain.
Thank
How are you
you.
feeling?
I'm feeling really good. Yeah, I'm having a wonderful time so far. I had a day off yesterday and today is show day, so I'm very excited.
So this is the second time that you're coming to Spain with Shawn Mendes on his own tour. And how are you feeling? Are you excited for today's shows?
I'm very excited to be back here with Shawn. Last time was the first time I've been to Madrid and it was a wonderful experience. The crowd are always very warm here, they're very loud, and this time they're going to be even louder because there'll be some more people.
Yeah. And being on tour with Shawn Mendes must be like really cool. Has he given you any advice on touring or?
He has. To begin with, I was a bit anxious or nervous about when I was performing, telling the crowd what I wanted them to do, whether it was clap or sing or dance, whatever I want them to do, really. And Shawn saw this, and I told him about it, and he kind of told me that they are there to have a good time as well. They want to get involved. They want to clap. They want to shout. They want to sing. So I started building my confidence up, and he definitely helped me through that.
So your voice is a little bit different from what we have now. Like it is sweet, and I know I think that it's different. So has been difficult to find like your own brand?
My own brand. I think you have to be very personable. It has to be honest to who you are as a person, and I think the brand is shaped by that. You are not shaped by your brand. So I think it's been very natural finding the brand, and Shawn and I are different artists in ourselves. So I think there is a differentiation.
And how would you describe your music?
I think the music comes from a singer-songwriter core. That's really where I started playing and started learning songs. But then I've been influenced by different types of music. So whether there's pop, there's soul, there's jazz and blues music, all kind of combined together in my sound.
So now talking about your music, X is your last single.
Yep.
That was released a few months ago, and it talks about how difficult it is to leave a couple behind. And what's the inspiration behind that song?
I mean, the inspiration was it was about not one, but a couple of different situations where I've been left feeling the same way after a relationship had ended, and like I'd cared more, and I didn't really want it to end more so than the other person. So that's really where it came from, and the song. It came out very quickly in a few hours. I finished it, and it started more as a ballad. It was a piano ballad, and then we wanted it to have a big beat. We wanted it to be more kind of bouncy. So we found a production that we liked, which kind of I think took the song to a next level.
And when you love someone, another one of your songs, we know it was about a breakup of a kid that you gave classes to.
Yes.
How was writing the song? How did you feel when it came out, and when you wrote the song? Was it feeling different or?
When I wrote the song, I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to write it because I'd never really written a song about another person before. It was always about myself. So it was a new experience for me because of that. And when we wrote it, I think we didn't think it was going to be the single. We just thought it was a very special song. And I think the record label thought that too. So eventually we decided together it should be the single. When we released it, I was really, really proud of the song. I still am. It's definitely opened my eyes to writing about other people's lives as well as my own.
And how do you find inspiration to write songs? Like it comes to your mind, or how do you do it?
I find inspiration. It could be every day, it could be only certain days, it could be when I'm falling asleep at night time, or it could be when I'm walking around in Madrid. It's not up to me when I find inspiration, it just comes to me. But I think you have to have a certain mindset to want to find inspiration. A bit like sometimes if you watch a film or you read a book, you can read into it and try and find inspiration from it rather than just kind of watching it plainly. If you know what I mean, you have to be in the right mindset.
Mm-hmm. And about the writing process, what comes first, the music or the lyrics? What do you think it's easier?
Usually it's the lyrics. Usually I have that inspiration come to me whenever it does, and that's my kind of destination I want to get to when writing a song. So I will use that to help me find the chords through that.
And if you had the chance to do a collaboration with someone, it doesn't matter if it's dead or alive, who would you choose and why?
If it was one that was just for me and one that I would love to do for myself, it would be with Nora Jones. I think she has a wonderful voice, and I'd love to play guitar because she plays piano so well, so that would be a dream one.
And is there any song right now out there from anyone that you wish you would have written?
That's a really good question too. There's a song by Emily Sandé, it's called Highs and Lows. It's fairly new, but I think that's a wonderfully written song, and I definitely wish I wrote that.
She's got a really good voice as well.
Yes, stunning.
Amazing.
So we know that you've been recently doing some tour here in Europe on your own, that you've been in UK, France, Sweden and Holland. How was it, and are we going to have the chance to see you here in Spain back?
Yes, I hope so. One of my goals coming up is to do a European tour, and I will of course come to Spain for that. So hopefully that will be sooner rather than later.
We hope so.
Yes.
What's the hardest part of being on tour? Because we imagine that it's not always easy, being away from your family. And
Yeah, there are certain things that are harder than others. I think for me personally, one of the hardest things is diet. I think trying to eat healthy, especially on days where you're not having a show, when there isn't a catering team in foreign countries where you don't really know what to trust in food and what to go for. That's probably one of the most difficult things.
Did you try Spanish food?
I had paella or paella.
Paella.
Paella. Yesterday in the nice indoor market, which was lovely. I had ice cream, but that's not very Spanish. But it was lovely. Yeah.
So this is the last question, and this is like our typical question. Like, if you were given Shawn Mendes, Ed Sheeran, and John Mayer, who will you be best friend with, avoid, and who will you kill?
That was horrible. That's really horrible. Well, I think I'd already say Shawn is one of my best friends, so Shawn would be my best friend. I don't really want to kill anyone, but I guess I'd have to avoid both of the other ones because I'm best friends with Shawn.
You're a good person.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, and we wish you really good luck for tonight.
Thank you.
And we hope you had a good time in Madrid. So
It's been wonderful. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you.
Cheers.